What are you looking for? Looking for your phone. There you go. Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
my bad. I had work stuff, but I'm like right here downtown, so I'm about not even 3, 4 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah. Ball on you. You don't chill for real. Yeah, yeah. Laying low, turn on the big show. What's the blend? Uncle Sonny on the mic, news like a whirlwind. Yeah. Current events got the streets all wildin'. Top spots, local stars shining. Keep smiling. Hip hop drama, the gossip they spinning. Yeah. Loud's Media Group, you know we winning. Event stories, yo, we're never missing. Tune to the show, something surreal and glistening. Got the scoop straight from the corner. Exclusive tales, ain't no foreigner. Street lights bright, local heroes rising. Bigz got the heat, criticizing and prizing. Midweek sessions, chat lines glowing. Uncle Sonny got the vibe, spotlight showing. Louds in the cut, always growing. Big city tales, real truth flowing. Hip hop drama, the gossip they spinning. Louds Media Group, you know we winning. Event stories, yo, we're never missing. Tune to the show, something surreal and glistening. From block parties to the sold out seats. Bigz got the beat, news on repeat. Your daily dose ain't nobody lacking. Held down by facts, no exaggerating.
Tonight, we got a special guest that's coming through. Her name is Katrice Johnson. She gonna be talking about real estate and her nonprofit and other entities that she has going on. For those that didn't hear me earlier, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Uncle Sonny Bigz Show, where you can come and sit down and talk with your favorite uncle. Our guest tonight is Miss Katrice Johnson. Like I said, she'll be talking about her nonprofit organization, her real estate agency, and things of that nature. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's safe out there. Um, we'll be starting shortly. We had a little delay. Work calls sometimes. Got to work a little over, so that's expected when you're a hard-working person. So she'll be with us in a few seconds. Come on in the room. I need some people to get on up in here so we can talk this talk. I don't want to talk about myself. I want to talk to the people.
From block parties to the sold out seats. Bigz got
Come
the
in, come
beat,
in, come in.
news on repeat. Your daily dose, ain't nobody lacking.
Miss Katrice should be here shortly, so I'm just gonna talk to y'all till she get here. Waiting to get some people in the room. Like, share, even go over to my YouTube channel. The QR code is on the screen at the very bottom. You might can blow it up and scan it, but if not, we'll place it on the screen sometime during the show or at the end of the show where you can you can scan the QR code and you can go over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. It don't cost anything to subscribe. It's free. We just trying to get enough followers over there on the YouTube platform so we won't have to be sharing so many places for the show on Facebook. We just gonna send everyone to YouTube. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks that'll take place. So right now we just waiting to get enough viewers over there on YouTube so we can go live on YouTube. Like I said, in the next 2 or 3 minutes, our guests will be here and we'll get started with the interview. But for now, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of supporting each other. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It's just some things we got to start practicing on doing. I'm always a believer of take care of your own, take care of your people. They'll take care of you. I just need everybody that support and believe in the Uncle Sonny Bigz Show to head on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the pages. Because once we get enough subscribers over there, we'll be going live from there going forward. So with that being said, give us a few minutes and we'll be right back with you. And you can scan the QR code. Give us 2 minutes and we'll be right back with you.
Yeah. Ball like you. Don't chill for real. Yeah, yeah. Laying low, turn on the big show, what's the blend? Uncle Sonny on the mic, news like a whirlwind. Current events got the streets all wildin'. Top spots, local stars shining, keep smiling. Hip-hop drama, the gossip they spinning. Loud's media group, you know we winning. Event stories, yo, we're never missing. Tune to the show, something surreal and glistening. Got the scoop straight from the corner. Exclusive tales, ain't no foreigner. Street lights bright, local heroes rising. Bigz got the heat, criticizing and prizing. Midweek sessions, chat lines glowing. Uncle Sonny got the vibe, spotlight showing. Louds in the cut, always growing. Big city tales, real truth flowing. Hip hop drama, the gossip they spinning. Louds media group, you know we winning. Event stories, yo, we're never missing. Tune to the show, something surreal and glistening. From block parties to the sold out seats. Bigz got the beat, news on repeat. Your daily dose ain't nobody lacking. Held down by facts, no exaggerating.
Mic check.
Hello.
You in the building. You in the building.
Hello. Hello out there.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're back. My guest is here, Miss Katrice Johnson. Hey man, I know how it is working hard and working late, you know. I know what you're doing. I know the grind, so, you know. It's, welcome. Glad to have you in the building.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here, Bigz.
Hey, you know how we get down. You know how I get down. I want to start off by saying I like how what's the word I'm looking for? Energetic you are. You quiet, but you're very energetic.
Okay.
It has to be brought out of you.
Yeah.
I like how you handle your business. I like that you're very professional. And that leads me to some of the things that we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about your financial coaching thing that you have going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about your real estate
Okay.
agency. We're also going to talk about your nonprofit.
All right.
But we're going to start out with your nonprofit. And I wanted to ask you, like, how did it come about? What set the seed and the foundation for your Cloud9?
Yeah, so let's see, Cloud9. So I actually didn't start out with a nonprofit. It was just a community organization.
Okay.
It started out as Cloud9 Kids. I started, so I'm like an active, supportive mom, and my daughters were a part of a step team.
Okay.
And so, so just supporting and being in that environment. But what I noticed then was there was an elementary school that had a step team tryout, and it was probably 30 or 40 girls that tried out for the team, but the slots were limited. And so at the end of tryouts, there were all these kids that were crying and their feelings were hurt because they didn't make the team. And so I didn't understand, like, well, like, if they want to step, why can't they step? Like, if they want to be a part of this group, why
Right.
not? And so from that, I started Cloud9 Kids. It's a elementary step team for anybody that wants to step. So what was different when I started was I didn't require kids to try out. I just had open enrollment. You didn't have to have experience. All you needed was the desire to want to step. And so initially, Cloud9 just started out as a mentorship program and a step program. And so that's how I really just wanted to help kids build their confidence and to give them a sense of belonging. And so that's really how Cloud9 started.
Wow. No child left behind.
No child.
Wow. That's deep. That's actually nice. Because a lot of people wouldn't have thought about even worried about that situation, and you sat back, you saw the big picture, and you figured out how to help everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And so fast forward, so I started Cloud9 Kids
Okay.
back in 2013. And so with the STEP program, we would participate in community events. We would volunteer with the City of Rocky Mount. We did a lot of things. We travel and compete in STEP competitions. One of the programs that I started when I started Cloud9 was Step Off, Stop Bullying. And so with that, my daughter is always embarrassed when I tell this story, but it's our truth. So when she was in elementary school, she experienced bullying.
Okay.
And so, as a parent, it was something that was new to me. And so, I talked to my kids. And so, I asked, like, and trying to just figure out, like, what can we do, to help other people? Like, how can we shine a light on bullying and just bring it to other people's attention? And so, of course, like, when we experienced that, I talked to the principal, talked to the teachers. But what we wanted to do was we wanted to combine what she was passionate about with just awareness. And so that's where we came up with Step Off, Stop Bullying. And so it's a program that we host annually, and we will host one this year. October is Bully Awareness Month, so the goal, and I need your support, but the goal is to put together this event so that we can bring awareness about bullying prevention, what bullying looks like, and just give resources for kids and for parents about bullying.
So with that annual event, right?
Mm-hmm.
What age limit is it? Like, let's say I'm gonna say grade demographic. Is it K through 12, or is for any kids like Is it where it's just cut off point?
So what the program is, it's open to the community.
Okay.
It's open. It's a public event, and so anyone can attend. But our goal is to have kids that are K through 12 that are grade school to participate. So I may have step teams participate, praise dance, mime, just different groups to come together, allowing kids to display their talents, and to just be artistic, because sometimes, that's how kids express themselves,
Right.
through dance, through step, and through art. And so I just really open the platform to allow them to do that, but also to provide information about bullying. What does it look like? To provide resources for parents, because I didn't know what to do. I had a conversation with my child, but everyone doesn't have like open conversations, and sometimes kids
Right.
don't feel comfortable talking to their parents.
Right.
So
Oh wow, y'all hear that? That's some good stuff right there. Bullying the awareness. That's lost for words. Every single week it come through like how it's supposed to, with making people aware
yeah,
of certain things that's out there. And bullying is a very good topic because kids nowadays are getting bullied badly.
yeah,
From the internet bullying,
cyberbullying.
cyberbullying, physical bullying in
Mhm.
school, things of that nature, and I hate it. I hate bullies all my life. If don't nothing in the world makes me mad, is to see someone getting picked on.
Right.
That can't defend themselves, or either they can defend themselves, but they choose not to. I heard a comedian say one time, bullies are like people that's only tough around places where there are non-tough people. You put a bully in the jungle with the other bullies, it's gonna be a whole nother different story.
Right.
Oh, I like that. Keep me updated on that, because I did a Stop the Violence show in 2009, 2010, when I first started my venture in music. We did a Stop the Violence show. But if I can help you in any way with that bullying, yeah, sign me up for that.
All right.
Sign me up for
Locked
that.
in.
We locked in. I seen your resume when you sent it to me, and the word is impeccable. So we started out with your Cloud 9. Now I want to get into the educational part about your financial coaching.
Yeah, so I am a certified financial coach. So I've been through multiple trainings, but not just that. I have a lot of years. I won't say how many, but a lot of years experience.
You too young to have a lot of
A
years.
lot. But I have a lot of years experience in the financial industry, and so I started out just as it's just in different levels. So it's different levels, but from taking a look at credit and granting credit to even being in collections. Yeah, so like I said, even to the dispute process. So like I've worked in probably every aspect in the financial industry, and of course now I'm in banking. So I'm a banker. I'm a certified financial coach. April is Financial Literacy Month, and so like I've been sharing tips. Yep. So this just aligns. So I've been sharing tips and information on my Facebook page, just about financial awareness. But basically, what I do is I sit down with people and find out what their financial goal is. And then we we talk about like what that looks like. We talk about a time frame, but I'm also realistic with people about the time that it may take to achieve their goals, because sometimes people want a quick fix, and it's true change takes time.
Correct.
And so also realizing that change first starts with all things. Change starts first in your mind. Like, you have to change your mindset. So I can sit and talk to somebody about debt management. I can sit and talk to somebody about how to improve their credit, but ultimately they have to make the choice and the desire to want to change, like, their habits and what they're doing in order to see true progress.
Wow. I think I might have said it on the show week before last about getting your mind frame out of repeating old habits. Because it's every so many cycles in your life, things will repeat. And it's up to you to figure out how you can stop it
Yeah.
and progress the other way.
Right.
Not backwards, because every now and then everybody might fall in the slump. All right, so then you ask yourself, damn, what caused me to fall into the slump? Then once you reiterate and you start thinking back on things, same thing I did last time. So getting out of that funk, people have to figure out, all right, once I get out of this, how I can never get back in this again.
Yeah.
So that's good. That is real good, Katrice. Anybody asking any questions about any financial literacy?
Listen, free financial coaching. Like, ask
What?
a couple questions.
What? Free? I'm talking about.
It's free. It's free tonight. Like, ask some questions if you.
You better get it while it's getting good. Anything about your credit, any kind of pointers and tips, she's the expert. But I do know this. You know what I'm saying? So if you got any questions about credit or any kind of financial advice, we're going to open it up for maybe 2 minutes, 2 questions if anybody got any. Anybody say anything? All right. So if any questions come up, we'll hop back to them.
Okay.
Let's talk about the real estate part of your business. I know it was kind of frustrating. How long you been in real estate?
So let's see. I was licensed in 2020. So this year be year number 5.
Year number 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2020. So year number 5 in real estate.
Okay, we got a comment here. I don't know if you know this person.
Sis, I need some financial coaching.
You got somewhere where she can reach you at?
She knows how to reach me.
Okay.
This is one of my real life clients anyway, and so I'm constantly giving coaching, and so yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you said real estate. You've been into the real estate business for 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I've been licensed for 5 years. I enjoy what I do. I think I just have a heart to help people, and so it's not about making money. And honestly, I spend more time coaching people to prepare them to either help them build or fix their credit so that they can become homeowners. And so I just find joy in helping other people reach their goals.
That's good. That's real good. What was the hardest thing about real estate when you stepped into that field?
Hardest thing, probably like when you go through and you learn real estate, it doesn't, you learn terminology, you learn laws, you learn the rules, but it doesn't truly prepare you for working in real estate. Like, you just have the information, like, this is the rule for this is the law for that. But just truly, one of the things I've learned is just truly, like, stepping out there and having the confidence to, like, just knowing that if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because, like I said, most of it is just rules and laws. Not you just have to know how to talk to people, and you just have to just put yourself out there, basically.
Almost like saying you have to be a people's person.
Yeah. like that, but yeah.
Because if you acquire a shy person, real estate is hard.
Yeah, and you know, I for the most part, it depends on who like who I'm with, who I'm around. But I'm quiet, so
Yeah.
and that honestly, that's how it's been. Like for the first few years, like when you have to go out, you have to talk, you have to meet people.
Gotta work the room.
Got to work the room.
Gotta work the room.
Yeah,
And sometimes it could be like, see, for me, it ain't that hard.
nah,
Because once I get in there, it's all hands on deck.
yeah,
See, like I was told I should be a Mercedes-Benz salesman.
I could see that.
Because I like Mercedes-Benz, and I can tell anybody which brand to stay away from,
Yeah,
Like, the market is crazy. They are high-maintenance vehicles, but you like what you like, right?
right.
So some Mercedes you have to stay away from. And then some of them, hey, it's up to you after that now once you buy it. Because it get real.
Yeah,
Because that's what I always drove. But
yeah. Sell me a G-Wagon.
oh, that's where you going with it. And you know what that does with your real estate business?
What's that?
They said what you drive is what you represent. If you driving a G-Wagon, you selling $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 homes.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was in real estate. He was driving a Honda Accord. He said, "Man, I'm tired of selling these $100,000 houses." I said, "Well, what you think your problem is?" First thing he said, "My car." I said, "What?"
First impression.
First impression.
Yeah.
4-door panorama. So I'm going to get me a Porsche 4-door panorama, and I'm going to increase these sales. Because he was already dapper. He was already
Yeah.
clean. He said, but your cars, when you pull up to a real estate sale, and you trying to sell a $700,000 home, you driving a Toyota Camry, they're trying to say the math ain't math.
It ain't mathing.
So, the real estate business is like, it fluctuates, right?
It does.
So, like a person that's in real estate, what keeps them afloat when the market is down?
Well, I'm not full time in real estate. I haven't quit like my day job.
Got that right.
But yes, but for some I think it's just being consistent, but also having like other businesses. So, you have some that focus on like the credit piece and helping people with credit
Right.
restoration. Some, they're just different businesses that, yeah, aside from real estate. And then too, being in real estate, there are other things aside from just selling. So you could stage homes. You can be a real estate photographer and take photos of homes, like for listings.
Okay.
So there are a lot of different things that you can do in real estate that doesn't necessarily require you selling a home.
So is that a good field to get in for some people? Like, let's say if you're a very good interior decorator,
Absolutely.
they pay good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, so just when you think of real estate, of course, most people probably think of like the selling part, but there are other things that you can do. You can be if you're good with paperwork and you don't mind it, you can be a transaction coordinator. You can be an assistant, and those people just handle like the documents and things like that. But if you're into like, if you love design and interior design, like you could start. I have this entrepreneur mindset. So you could start a business and stage homes. Like you can that's like, it's possible. And people actually have companies that do that.
Right. For all those out there that's good and talented with decor, that's something to look into, like staging homes and stuff like that. I didn't know that part of it.
Yes.
That's learn something new every day. Hey, if you don't ask, you don't know, right?
That's right.
Closed mouth don't get fed. That's deep right there. Now, I seen your podcast. I Am Ruth, right?
Her story.
Her story.
Yep.
Now, when you created this concept for your show, what made you put it into action? Like,
So how it started, initially it did start as I Am Ruth. And so I Am Ruth is a nonprofit as well. But I Am Ruth, yeah. So it started, so Ruth stands for being resilient, unstoppable, talented, and humble. And so that is what Ruth stands for. And prior to COVID, I would host empowerment events for women. And then when COVID hit, it kept us inside. And so it's like, how can I still reach women? How can I still reach people? And truthfully, like I just had a dream one night of like a flyer and it said her story with Katrice. No, I Am Ruth, her story with Katrice J, whatever. And I'm like, what is that? And so like I'm a dreamer, and so I had the dream first, and so I later just put that dream into action. But it was just because we couldn't meet in person. A lot of people were starting to turn to social media and starting podcasts and things like that, and so that's how her story came about.
so how many episodes you've done?
Ooh, listen, it's been a lot. I've done quite a few episodes. I stopped counting, but I am going back now and just really putting some clips together and some highlights of some of the episodes that we've done through her story. I think one of the biggest and probably best topics and conversations was the dating, relationships, and singleness, because people can relate. And so that was one that was really popular.
Just did that with me.
No. I did an interview recently with someone, and she mentioned the lovers and friends.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so like people like to hear about it, and so dating, relationships, and singleness, and then lovers and friends. That was another good conversation. So yeah, people like to talk. People like talking about it.
Yeah, all the time. That's a main topic all the time. People want to know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of questions out there. There's a lot of different perspectives.
it is.
A lot of,
Yep.
but sometimes it can get touchy though. It can get that. I think with all the stuff going on in the world today, the knowledge of social media and the platforms that we are now offering is kind of turning the curve. Meaning like everything I'm seeing you do as far as on your shows is positive. It's knowledgeable. It's like it's awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And you are trying to reach someone. A lot of podcasts today, they there for views, likes, clickbaits, without the information.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, that's why when I took on the show, I took on it, I didn't know where I was going. First show, I ad-lib. Didn't know where I was going, what I was going to do. I didn't know if I wanted to make it comical or how did I want to do it. But everyone sit down in the seat had a story to tell. And it also was dealing with some type of entrepreneurship. So once that happened, I knew which direction I was going with it, like immediately.
Yeah.
You might tell a joke every now and then and talk about some crazy stuff, but 90% of the show was based off teaching somebody about how to get something or get to something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah. And I feel like, honestly, like, when we learn how, I remember one of the things about me is like I research. Like I'm a sponge for knowledge. So if it's something I don't know, I'm gonna research. Like I'm gonna find out. And so coming up, like sometimes people aren't like giving information away or like sharing information, and I don't know if it's intimidation or like I don't know what it is, but I just have always felt like once I learn, like I don't mind pouring back into other people. I don't mind like sitting down with you and like mentoring you or coaching you to let you know like this is how you can get your credit up, or this is how you start a business, or this is how you do XYZ. Like I'm all for people empowerment. Like I'm all for like pouring back into other people. And so, like I said, I'm a sponge for knowledge. I do have a lot of businesses and I do a lot of stuff. I'm a Jackie of all trades.
Okay. Oh,
Jackie.
Hey, that's a new you, Jackie. Jackie.
I'm Jackie. Call me Jackie.
All right, Jackie. Okay. I like that one, Jackie of all trades.
Yeah.
But that's a good one, Katrice. That's a damn good one. Jackie of all trades.
Yeah, check.
As long as you got it up under your belt, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
They told me years ago, you need at least 5 to 7 sources of income, no matter what you're doing, unless you are filthy rich.
Yeah.
Damn, Jackie. Jackie, you own to something, ain't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your new name now. Oh, damn, Jackie. Oh, Jackie.
Yeah.
That's all right there. Anybody got any questions out there that black? Just comments. Put some in the comments or let us see what they say. Cause I'm sitting here with Jackie. Jackie ain't playing.
Jackie. Yeah, survival mode into the freedom. Change your mindset. Yeah, we talked about being in survival mode and freedom. And I think, like I have been in survival mode for so long that
That's a dangerous place.
it is. And it's just that when you find peace and like when you start walking in your freedom, like yeah.
Boy, that survival mode is real.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Oh, hey, man. Hey, that's stuck. And she got the hat on,
Jackie.
too. Hey, yo, and she got the hat on, too.
It was raining.
Okay, Jackie.
Had me out here in the rain.
Hey, Shanita laughing. I bet Shanita laughing like crazy.
Jackie.
Jackie. That works, Jackie. That works. It ain't hard. She gonna tell you more about how to do that. That's easy. What you think?
Yeah, just Jennifer sent me a message, and we definitely could connect. Yeah, send me a message on Facebook. It's Katrice Johnson, and we'll connect.
That's all right there. That's all right. Anything anybody else black? Wow. You got me stuck on Jackie. I wouldn't have never thought of that one, Katrice.
Yeah.
But it works, though. Coming out that shell. It's almost out. You almost out that shell, man. She out there, she don't. Because she quiet, like.
I am very reserved.
That's good.
Yeah, very reserved, but.
I'm still tripping out Jackie, man.
Jackie.
There go Jackie. Jackie of all trades. Hey, women, y'all got a new title. So if y'all out there and y'all Jackies, hey, man, hey, hoorah. That's for y'all. Y'all got y'all a good one, Jackie. Jackie of all trades.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, life is good. I'm glad you took the time out your busy schedule to come sit down and talk with me.
Yeah.
And my intuition, I knew what was going to happen tonight. I knew it.
What?
I knew it. I knew you were busy. I knew you were working. I knew you was busy. I knew you were working.
Yeah,
Because I know what time you get off.
Yeah, some stuff like when I tell you I have some things going on, And so I had something kind of come up, and so yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, glad to be here.
I appreciate all the knowledge that you shared with everybody tonight. I appreciate see, I'm telling you, you done started something.
Yes, Jennifer is a Jackie.
Cause that's a good one. There, you might well get you some shirts made, yo. Jackie of all trades.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm stuck on that. That's a good one. You might well go and design that shirt tonight.
Gotta
Tomorrow.
write some contracts and do some stuff tonight.
Contract.
But, yeah.
In that contract, you said you're a dreamer, right?
Yeah.
You dream up there's a design. Jackie of all trades.
Yeah.
Watch. Wear it on your show. And watch what happens. Hey, you going to get more shirt sales in a little bit. From my mouth to God's ears. Because I like that's a good catchphrase, though. That's a good one. That's a real good one. So your next show will be when? Your next podcast show.
So currently I'm just collaborating with my sis Shanita, and
Okay.
so we do Sundays at
That's right.
4.
4
Yeah,
p.m.
and so we'll be back Sunday at 4 for Real Talk with Shanita and her story with Katrice.
Because y'all the twins, right?
Yeah, I'm Danny.
You Danny.
I'm Danny.
Okay.
She's Arnold.
Arnold, we got to change that name to Jackie. Okay, Arnold and Danny. Yes.
Arnold and
So it's next Sunday, 4 p.m., correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Let's talk about it.
Real Talk.
Real talk.
Real Talk with Shanita.
Real talk with
Let's
Shanita. Let's talk about it. That's
Yep.
right. That's right. My sister Shanita. That's every Sunday. They come and bring the word. We're Monday nights at 8 p.m. The show tonight was sponsored by, my good family at the St. Coff brand, Michael St. Coff and Bigz Barbecue. Next week we'll be starting back up with our barbecue sales and things of that nature. We took time out because of the rain this week. But next week we back at it with the barbecue. So for all you guys who like barbecue, we will be having turkey, pork, and chicken. But everything is pre-ordered.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah, everything pre-ordered.
Okay.
And the shirts are live. We have shirts now, but all our shirts are like pre-ordered. And once everything get to where we need to be full blast, then we'll launch the website. Website already there. It's www.michaelstcoff.com. It say coming soon, but I'm not gonna open it up until once the pre-sales start coming the way I need them to come. But
Yeah.
shirts are live. I wore one week before last, and I'll wear another one next Monday night. But everything I wear, like I said, all my shirts are my brand. So, that's what I'm working on. You have anything you want to tell the audience before we end it tonight?
Just if you have questions about, and so yeah, it was some stuff I wanted to share.
Come on, let's share it. We got time.
No, but I have to listen. Some things happen in between here and yeah. But yeah, so I will be hosting a home ownership workshop, and so looking at that the latter part of April. So if you're interested in becoming a homeowner, if you have questions about credit, if you desire financial coaching, hit me up. Katrice Johnson on Facebook. If you want to start a business, I know like a lot of people, you don't know where to start, how to start, the steps to take. Hit me up here, like to share information, to share knowledge, and just to coach and guide people through the process.
Y'all heard it first. Miss Katrice Jackie Johnson.
Jackie Johnson.
Oh, Jackie Johnson. That's the new name.
Jackie JJ.
Anybody got any questions before we wrap it up, Black? That was it. We like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate all the love and support. If you can, I do want you guys to go over to the YouTube page at the end of the show where we'll place it back up so you guys can either scan the QR code. We need a few more people to go ahead on, scan the barcode so we can go live on one site, one place, so it won't be bounced all over the place. It's free to subscribe. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Next week, we're going to have Mr. Maurice Smith here, another real estate agent.
Okay.
So he's ex-military. He's a personal trainer. So he will be here next Monday night, and we're going to sit down and chop it up with him next Monday night. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate all the love and support. And once again, Miss Katrice,
Yes.
thank you for coming and sharing this knowledge with us. Thank you for coming and sitting down and chatting with your favorite uncle. I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate everything you do for the Uncle Sonny Bigz Show.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, we out of here. God bless you. Good night.
Turn on the big show, what's the blend? Uncle Sonny on the mic, news like a whirlwind. Current events got the streets